hospital corners. And I don't mean Rachel.
I'm here to see Callum Mackay.
Rachel McKenna.
Until you can prove you deserve that swivelly chair, consider me your shadow.
There are no mosquitoes here. Certainly none of the particular variety that transmit dengue virus.
I'm officially instructing you to step aside. I'll be handling this from now on. I need you in here now, please.
I still refuse to believe the disease was transmitted within this hospital. It flies in the face of everything we know about dengue fever.
With respect, Callum may have a point. Mosquitoes thrive in warm, humid environments. It's unlikely they'd survive in a cool, air-conditioned hospital.
Right. Well, let's just ignore the whole thing then, shall we? I'm briefing the ministry immediately.
What is going on?
A case of dengue fever may have been contracted within the hospital.
Libby, this is strictly four walls. No one breathes a word until we know for sure.
I assume you'll require my post-op patients to be relocated?
Absolutely.
That won't be necessary.
You should
wait until
definitely
dengue
make
fever is
arrangements.
confirmed.
Who exactly is in charge here?
As CEO, I will call the shots as far as the hospital is concerned. As consultant, Rachel will liaise with the ministry and advise of our options. So let's quietly and sensibly get on with this, shall we?
Here's another idea. You pull your head in and accept you are no longer the boss. Libby, get the ministry on the line for me, please.
Hey, Scotty, it's just us.
Hey, buddy. How you bearing up?
We thought you might need some company.
Come in.
Have you eaten?
Tracy whipped up the lasagna.
Thanks, that's really thoughtful.
There's plenty here, so you can freeze some if you want. It freezes really well.
Oh, thought you'd forgotten me.
You smell peculiar. Incense, food and whiskey.
I came straight from Scotty's.
Oh, yes. How is he?
He's putting on a brave face. I just wish I could make it all go away for him. Little does he know the worst is yet to come. So how are you anyway? You kept me waiting, so you must be busy.
Yes, there were some admin issues I had to attend to. As a result, I'm extremely behind in my surgical prep. I have an intramedullary spinal cord tumour resection tomorrow, and I had hoped to research a previous case in Wellington.
Are you cancelling dinner?
It wasn't my intention. I had planned ahead so that we could spend some time together, but unforeseen circumstances seem to have derailed that.
You okay? You seem a bit stressed.
I'm experiencing some tension, yes.
How about I put our dinner back a couple of hours so you can get up to speed?
Well, I doubt that will allow me enough time to prepare thoroughly.
It's been a rough day. It stirred up all the things I felt when Tony died. The thing that's got me through is knowing that I'd be seeing you tonight.
9 o'clock.
Thank you.
So, are you going to tell me or aren't you?
Sorry?
The last time they were here, Kieran had poisoned everyone. Don't play the innocent. You're all clenched and uptight. Have you done it again, or hasn't he?
Get up!
What?
Nothing, I'm just a bit on edge.
Libby Jeffries, you need to tell me what is going on right now.
I can't. Trust me, it's for your own good.
This is worse than some rancid sandwich, isn't it? Way worse. Please, I'm on the brink of an OCD episode from hell.
You have to promise not to breathe a word to anyone.
Whew, that was great, babe.
Glad you liked it. Yeah, let me grab those plates.
Thanks. So, Shanti's people heading back tonight?
Tomorrow.
Where are they from? Delhi, Mumbai?
Gujarat.
Right. Can't say I've heard of that. Really must get to India one of these days. Must be pretty amazing, I reckon.
Anyone for a cuppa? Scotty?
Guys, I'm really grateful for dinner, but I'm lousy company and I really need some sleep.
And us blabbing on can't be helping any. How about we leave you in peace?
Sorry, Scotty, we must be driving you mad.
No, not at all.
Anything you need, we are here. Absolutely anything, anytime.
What she said. Anything, anytime.
I really don't like leaving you on your own like this. We could sleep over if...
No, I'll be fine.
Okay. Good night.
See you, mate. Hey, what's up?
We are so lucky. They were happy too, and then all of a sudden, bang, and she's gone. So unfair. Can I stay at your place tonight?
Of course you can.
The inspectors found larvae and eggs.
Mosquito larvae, the family that transmits dengue.
That's yet to be confirmed, but I can't imagine what else it'll be.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it gets better. The larvae were found around Mrs. Jenkins' ward.
Where?
In a supply cupboard. Water was leaking from a broken pipe, pooling around a recess. There was a humidifier nearby. It seems like you've created a club med for mosquitoes.
We're due to have a routine inspection in the next couple of weeks.
I'm sure the ministry will be thrilled.
So they're everywhere, full of disease, just waiting to infect us?
But we don't know that yet.
Yes, and maybe you'll be lucky, but the fact that you've knowingly breached a dozen health and safety regulations isn't going to disappear anytime soon. We need to relocate the patients in the surrounding wards. No one says a word to anyone.
The medical ward can take this patient as an outlier until tomorrow. No.
What's all this about?
Well, management have pushed forward some maintenance, so we need to relocate our post-op patients.
When did they dump this on you?
About an hour ago. I just want to oversee this transfer.
Maya, this is ridiculous.
But according to the DHB, very necessary and very urgent.
Why would Callum agree to this?
Well, the patients will be much better off elsewhere.
Why?
Well, they'll be away from the noise.
You're not fibbing by any chance, are you? You are. What's going on?
Mosquito larvae have been found in the hospital. We're taking precautions, but this is extremely confidential.
Thank you for accommodating us so quickly.
Rachel, this is Chris Warner, our locum surgeon. Chris, this is Rachel McKenna of the DHB.
Yes, we've met.
Yes. Hello?
If you'd both excuse me, I've got some things to take care of.
The information you emailed me was extremely useful. Thank you for your time. Reassuring that Mr. Dennis and I planned the same approach for our intramedullary tumour resection.
He opted for endoscopic. So not only are you gorgeous, you are ridiculously clever, but you probably knew that.
Yes.
So come on, let's eat. You can tell me more about this mysterious larvae.
I've said too much already.
We're partners. And partners tell each other everything, yes?
Yes. A patient in the hospital contracted dengue fever, and the presence of mosquitoes explains how.
But New Zealand doesn't have the species of mosquito that transmit dengue.
Well, probably now we do, the consequence of global warming, but I don't have time to discuss this further, and I don't think I'll make it for dinner.
But the restaurant went to all sorts of trouble to change the booking. Not just any restaurant, either. Midfords. You practically need references to get in.
Relocating the post-op patients has put me even more behind. I'm sorry, but this is really beyond my control.
Another night, then.
Thank you.
I was hoping we'd run into each other.
You were?
I wanted to see if you were free for dinner tonight.
Strangely, yes. Your being here is somewhat of a surprise. You're not going to sack me again, are you?
I'm not planning on it. So, where are we going to eat? Somewhere disgustingly expensive.
How about the IV?
Cool. Shall I meet you downstairs in half an hour?
Half an hour it is.
when it's just us.
Maybe you should move in then.
Like Brooke would ever allow that to happen. Besides, I don't really do living together. It makes things way too complicated. What?
I never ever thought I'd hear a girl say that. Are you sure there's not a bloke lurking around inside you?
Oh, shut up.
I didn't mean us, you know, shacking up permanently. Just while Brooke's away.
Okay. Now I feel like a total dork.
Well, that's not to say us shacking up permanently is completely out of the question, is it?
Perhaps it's something we could think about further down the track if all things are going well.
You can trust me, babe. I mean, all that crap, that's all over now. Okay? You've got nothing to worry about, I mean it. Unless you drive me really mental during our trial thing, then you're out on your ear.
So it's a trial now?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I like this.
I didn't think I'd see you back in Shortland Street.
Why? Because we've got a bit of history? I didn't have much choice in the matter, actually. I go where I'm sent.
Sparkling mineral waters.
Thank you.
You're not being polite for my sake, I hope?
No, not at all. I'm on call tonight. So you're still,
Pretty much the AA poster girl these days.
Oh, that's impressive.
I think so. You, on the other hand, would be forgiven for hitting the bottle. You've had a pretty rough time, I hear.
Tony.
And Guy, word has it he played a supporting role.
Word certainly gets around. It hasn't been the easiest of times. What about you? Old married woman now, I guess. How was, oh, it was Jeremy, wasn't it?
Was, being the operative word. That didn't really work out as planned.
I'm really sorry.
Me too, truth be told. I gave it my best shot this time. I tried really hard to save things.
Oh, that's hard.
Not entirely surprising. I went into it not loving him. Admitting that I was never going to love him was the tough bit. Anyway, 2 old friends.
Tonic water. Good for repelling mosquitoes or malaria or something.
What is she doing here and why are they together?
And how's Harry?
Probably discussing how we're all going to die a horrible bug-infested death.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare. I don't want my name coming up in their conversation.
Why would it?
Hello? Old ex sitting next to recent ex. Do the math.
He's 8.
Harry's 8. He's not.
8 going on 18. And Lippy.
Definitely his father's son, then.
What?
We're moving tables. Come on. Excuse us. We're just, moving tables to give us all some privacy. Some space.
Everything okay?
Yes, it's fine. Why wouldn't it be?
We broke up not long ago. Libby is still adjusting.
Oh. Well, it takes time. But you do get there.
I'm coping. Oh, excuse me. Warner. Okay, yep, I'm on my way. That was theatre. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to...
Oh, it's no problem. There's plenty of time to catch up.
What are you doing? You're killing them.
That is the general idea, yes.
Oh, the lilies, for heaven's sake.
I'm telling you this on a strictly need-to-know basis. This hospital is crawling with mosquitoes carrying dengue fever.
Dengue fever? Why haven't they told us?
Who on earth told you that? The one thing I wanted to avoid was panic. Now, thanks to you, we've lost control of this whole situation.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry doesn't fix it, Libby.
Morning.
Hi.
I'd like you to put together an email for me. We need to be completely upfront with the staff about the mosquitoes. Good morning, Callum.
Morning.
Just come through when you're ready.
You stay strong.
You're going to take someone's eye out with that shirt.
Oh, enough of the cheek. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, better than your mate from the looks of things. Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm a nurse.
This is Talani. My man, he had a bit of a guarding accident. Full thickness laceration.
Okay, do you mind if I have a look? Oh, well, that is pretty clean for a gardening accident. You're lucky.
Maybe I heard him wrong.
Okay, well, you're definitely going to need stitches, Taulani, so how about I rustle you up an ACC form while we wait for Dr. Avia, who is just over there.
What for you, so quick, Kiki? So you're the new guy?
Yeah.
Grunter Whalongo. I'm one of the ambos.
Ah, Grunter. Probably shouldn't ask, right?
Tracy says you're an Avia.
Yeah.
Where are you people from, Savay?
Sanelonga.
Oh, Va'afonti. We're practically neighbours.
Hey.
I just came back from Samoa yesterday.
Oh.
Hey, your mate's having a bit of trouble filling in his form, so if you wouldn't mind just giving him a hand.
Freshies, eh? Gotta love them.
Good, you're here. We need to discuss contracts.
You don't muck around, do you? You're here one day and already you're right at home.
I'm doing my job. Had you done yours properly, that wouldn't be necessary. What's the story with this?
Chris Warner's contract. Bog standard, human resources approved, freelance agreement. What's the problem?
The amount he's being paid, for starters.
Chris is a top-notch surgeon.
And yet a surgeon with considerably less experience as head of department. It's hardly the best spread of resources.
Gabrielle Jacobs is top of her field.
I agree, despite the Asperger's. But Chris is better, and he has HOD experience. Why pay him HOD rates as a surgeon when you could actually have him as HOD?
Rachel, during your last visit here, you sacked Chris as CEO. You didn't think he was management material.
I still don't. Not on a corporate level. But as a surgeon in HOD, there's no one better. But back then, we needed his skills for a specialist unit. Now we need him elsewhere.
So poor old Gabriel is out of a job on the very flimsy assumption that Chris is going to accept a permanent position in management, which so far he has gone out of his way to avoid.
Let me worry about that one. I've been looking at the structure of your department, and I was wondering how things are working out from your...
I'm preparing for a surgery at the moment. Perhaps you could get to the point.
You and Chris make an excellent team. That I don't want to change. I think there's a way you could be an even better team.
How's that?
I wonder, given Chris's management experience, that he might be more suitable as HOD.
Oh, Chris does have more experience than me in that area. And his interpersonal skills are more refined than mine, which would be an advantage. Are my lack of people skills a problem? They have been in the past.
No, not to my knowledge.
Are you dissatisfied with my performance as HOD?
Absolutely not. Everyone is extremely happy with your work.
Yes, I have done an excellent job.
Well, I suppose this has taken you by surprise. It's perfectly natural to feel a bit unsettled, but I strongly believe that...
What you're proposing seems very logical. I understand your reasoning.
Right then. Well, if you're agreeable with everything, we'll implement the role change at the end of the current contract.
Very well. Does he look 60 to you?
Who?
Grunter's mate. Because according to his NHI file, that's how old he is.
Well, not to be careful, Tara. Have you died, obviously?
No, there's something dodgy going on. And he said he hurt himself gardening, and that is no gardening injury.
Oh, maybe, and maybe it's just a simple mistake. Nurse now, not detective.
I'm telling you, the guy is all wrong.
Okay, I'll check him out.
Promise?
Cross my heart, all right? Come here.
Rachel has spoken to you about the job, I take it. She told me that you'll take over as HOD.
What?
Well, you're a more experienced manager. It's logical.
She can't just walk in and demote you. I have no interest in being HOD, not that she's bothered to consult me.
The whole thing is very confusing. I mean, naturally, as your partner, I want what's best for you, but despite this, I realise I quite like my job. And we're evenly matched as surgeons. Of course, they have no complaint with my performance.
Oh, since when has the DHB ever made sense? You have every right to feel confused.
I'm so irrational these days. First I break confidence over dengue fever, and now I fall to pieces over this.
No. Perhaps it's because you love me. And I love you. Just as irrationally. No one is changing jobs, I promise.
Right, Taulani, brace yourself. Okay. You're not in bad nick for an old geezer. There was some confusion with Taulani's patient records. Your file shows you to be a 60-year-old bloke from Hamilton. You might want to fill out the form again. Or not. Okay, let me guess. He's your brother or cousin and he's an overstayer?
Look, you know how it is, man. He's family. He's got others to support. I can't dob him in. The old people will kick my backside. Can't you just turn a blind eye?
Well, that's breaking the law, Grunter. I'm not the only person who's onto you.
Tracy, you're the doctor, yeah? You're in charge.
I wish I could help you, but I can't.
Just this once, man. What if it was your family? We're neighbours. We're brothers. Whaasa moa.
I thought you'd show up sooner or later.
What are you playing at, Rachel? Shafting Gabrielle out of her job? Thought you were above playground tactics.
What's playground about making you HOD?
It's underhand and it's bitchy. Gabrielle is brilliant at her job.
Employing you as a contractor is like employing Mozart as a piano tuner. Gabrielle is good, but you're the master. Since when were you all down with the workers? It's weird.
Since my ex seems intent on making life as unpleasant as possible for my current partner.
You and Gabrielle. Seriously.
And what's so funny?
First a secretary and now a high-functioning autistic. What has happened to you?
I don't have to listen to this.
Well, maybe you should. Because the Chris I know wouldn't settle for second best. We were the best. I know that. And I know you do too.
What exactly are you saying here?
I wasn't sent to Shortland Street. I pushed and schemed to get here. For one reason only. You. It's never stopped being you.
Kate Ritchie, better known as Home and Away Sally, drops by the first in the new series of the Saturday Night Show tomorrow at 9:45. And you can see Sally agonise over whether or not she should tell Pippa the truth at 1:30 today.